Splat Communications. For reliable information that sticks. Please follow, subscribe, and please don't skip ads.
Tinatanong ko sa iyo, Mayor Baste, bago mo sabihin na budol ang kasalukuyan administrasyon, perpekto ka ba? Perpekto ka? Bago ka tumuda, bago ka magsabi ng kung ano-anong kaartehan mo, kung ano-anong kaululan mo, Mayor, tulungan mo ang mga biktima ng kalamidad sa syudad ng Davao. Ibinoto ka dyan para pagsilbihan mo ang mga kababayan mo. Tugunan mo, tulungan mo, at yun ang trabaho mo. Bago ka makisausaw sa problema ng ama mong tarantado. Ano bang napatunayan mo, Mayor Baste Duterte? Ano ang napatunayan mo bilang Mayor ng Davao? May napatunayan ka na ba? Alam mo, Mayor, mas the best at tupagin mo ang mga kababayan mo sa Davao City. Pag pumasok ka daw, di umano, hindi raw sa tamang oras kung pumasok ka. At minsan daw, Mayor, tanghali na, hapon na. Bakit, Mayor? Tatanong ko lang po, bakit pumapasok ka ng ganun oras, hindi ka pumasok ng maaga? Total, ang sinasabi ng Kongreso, 51 billion ang pondo na naibigay sa kapatid mo bilang kinatawan ng Davao City. O sana punta po yun. Yun ang ipaliwanag ninyo. Pabayaan mo na yung mga sherping na ginagawa mo. Hindi ka ibinoto ng mamamayan ng Davao para mag-sherping na kung anong sa dagat na ginagawa mo.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Our video for today are excerpts from the vlog of Team hard-hitting vlogger Cap Nino Barsaga as he questions incumbent Davao City Mayor Sebastian Baste Duterte regarding the commentaries he made during the Cebu and Davao Mesad prayer rallies. This is a reaction video. And as always, we shall reserve our full reaction at the end. For clarity and context. Based on our assessment on the online persona of veteran vlogger Cap Nino Barsaga, as we mentioned in our previous videos, we honestly feel that he is a person of substance. He is not afraid to call out fake news peddlers and government officials while using crass, vulgar language for which he has a disclaimer prior to his videos. According to him, this type of language are merely his form of expression. His analysis and questions are spot on. He has been a political vlogger since the time of President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. He says never monetizes his social media platforms and considers this as a hobby as he does not rely on the earnings of his vlogs. His commentaries are based on first-hand knowledge and personal experiences. He has proof to back up his statements. Based on these alone, we find him a very credible and reliable source of information. Cap Nino is someone who clearly walks the talk unlike others vloggers and influencers. We agree and we are with him in exposing fake news peddlers and outright fake news. For us, his choice of other content like goofing off and wearing odd clothing based on his sexual preference does not matter. It is his right to express himself. So are you ready? We shall start immediately after our channel intro with shoutouts. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to Splat Communications. Your channel for reliable, relevant and accurate information regarding sports, surveys, statistics, science, politics, people, lifestyle, arts, travel and technology.
Kanino daw napupunta ang pera?
Kay Eddie.
Sino si Eddie?
Wala ka na ba ibang argumento maisip sa utak mo? Tumingin
tumindig sa tabi nyo.
At para lalang sigurado,
Ano pangalan niyo ulit? Rastaman, yo. Half human, half zombie. What you gonna do? What you gonna do with a big butt, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Shout Onichi, Loreto Tandok, Alma de Norico, Sidang Baesa, Renato Santos, Jane Corpus, Lito Albors, Guadalupe Marquez, Tom Dulay, Ana Cordova, Rogelio Cadavona, Edna Alabag, Virgilio Balocanat, Shout Onichi, Loreto Tandok, Alma de Norico, Sidang Baesa, Renato Santos, Jane Corpus, Lito Albors, Guadalupe Marquez, Tom Dulay, Ana Cordova, Rogelio Cadavona, Edna Alabag, Virgilio Balocanat.
Mayor, alam mo, bilib ako sa iyo, Mayor Baste. At totoo lang, kung makapagsalita ka na budol ang administrasyon ni Pangulong Marcos, para kang perpektong tao. Para kang napakahusay, napakagaling na isang public official. Di ba, Mayor? Naakala mo, napaka-perfecto mong tao, napaka-galing mo. Ano bang napatunayan mo, Mayor Baste Duterte? Ha? Ano ang napatunayan mo bilang Mayor ng Davao? May napatunayan ka na ba, Mayor? Tell me kung may napatunayan ka. Mayor, ito Mayor, mabuti ka pa, mayroon kang time, mayroon kang oras para sa pag-iikot mo, para dyan sa tinatawag yung prayer meeting. Alam mo, Mayor, mas the best atupagin mo ang mga kababayan mo sa Davao City. Yun ang tugunan mo. Bago ka kumuda, bago ka magsabi ng kung ano-anong kaartehan mo, kung ano-anong kaululan mo, utang ina, ha, Mayor, tulungan mo ang mga biktima ng kalamidad sa syudad ng Davao. Ha? Huwag kang kumuda ng kumuda kung hindi mo natutugunan. Hindi ka pinapasahod ng mamamayan ng Davao para umikot na kung saan-saan para sa prayer meeting. Ha? Yun ang atupagin mo. Yung tugunan mo. Hindi yung mga kababayan mo dyan lumalapit kung kani-kaninong politiko kung saan-saan na nagpupunta. Yun ang tugunan mo. Hindi yung marami kang kaartihan. Ha? Bakit, Mayor? Ha? Anong oras ka ba kang pumasok sa tanggapan mo? Umaga ba? Tanghali? Hapon? Yan ba ang gawain ng isang mayor? Tinatanong ko sa iyo, Mayor Baste, ha? Bago mo sabihin na budol ang kasalukuyan administrasyon, perpekto ka ba? Perpekto ka? Ha? Bilang ama ng bayan ng Davao, hindi ka ibinoto para kung ano-anong gagawin mo. Ibinoto ka dyan para pagsilbihan mo ang mga kababayan mo. Ha? Tugunan mo, tulungan mo, at yun ang trabaho mo. Ha? Bago ka makisausaw sa problema ng ama mong tarantado. Ha? Alam mo, Mayor, may mga kaibigan din ako dyan sa lugar mo sa Davao. Minsan nga, tinatanong ko yung mga kaibigan ko na taga Davao, oy, kamusta si Mayor Baste? I don't know, Mayor, kung totoo itong mga kinikwento sa akin ng mga kaibigan mo. Nakakilala ko din. Pag pumasok ka daw, di umano, hindi raw sa tamang oras kung pumasok ka. At minsan daw, Mayor, tanghali na, hapon na. Bakit, Mayor? Tatanong ko lang po, bakit pumapasok ka ng ganun oras, hindi ka pumasok ng maaga? Yung talagang office hour, ika nga. Kasi alam mo, ang pagkakaalam ko, Mayor, Si dating Pangulong Duterte na ama mo, maaga kong pumasok yan. At gabi na kong umuwi. Alam ba ng tatay mo? Matutuwa ba ang tatay mo? Na ganyan ang paglilingkod mo dyan sa Davao? Yang sipag mo naman kung ganun. Alam mo, Mayor, ayusin mo muna. And then, tugunan mo ang pangangailangan ng mga kababayan mo dyan. Total, ang sinasabi ng Kongreso, 51 billion ang pondo na naibigay sa kapatid mo bilang kinatawan ng Davao City. O sana punta po yun. Yun ang ipaliwanag ninyo. Total kapatid ka nun. Di ba? Bago ka makisawsaw sa national issue, at tupagin mo muna ang local. Okay? Saka Mayor, suggest ko din po pabayaan mo na yung mga sherping na ginagawa mo. Hindi ka ibinoto ng mamamayan ng Davao para mag-sherping na kung anong sa dagat na ginagawa mo. Mas kailangan ka ng taga Davao. Kung hindi mo na kailangan at hindi mo kayang tugunan ang mga kababayan mo, malaya kang makakapag-resign dyan. Ilagay mo yung karapat-dapat na handang maglingkod, handang tumulong, handang dumamay sa mga kababayan mo dyan sa Davao. Kasi Mayor, marami pong kababayan nyo ang nangangailangan ng tulong nyo. Na? Huwag puro pakyut, huwag puro pasabi ng kung ano-ano. Ang pangit ng ganun. Nagmamalinis ka, nagpapakita kang ganito sa gobyerno, pero ikaw, may pagkukulang ka din sa mamamayan mo.
All real talk. Everything that Cap Nino Barsaga mentioned in this vlog is all real talk. His assessment was accurate in that, since Davao City Mayor Baste Duterte has time to go around and attend such prayer rallies, he should also have time to attend his constituents. We just have to take note that these prayer rallies were scheduled on weekends and non-working days. So it's the choice of the mayor where he should spend his free time. But when taken into contrast, Cap Nino expertly shifted to the information he allegedly gathered that the good mayor is allegedly always late to work. So that is where the context comes into full circle. Also, we agree with the suggestion of Cap Nino, albeit unsolicited advice, that for Mayor Baste Duterte to devote his time and energy in helping his constituents. Echoing the similar call for resignation that Mayor Baste made to Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., Cap Nino then also called out the good mayor to step down if he will not devote enough time to help his constituents. This is the karmic law in action. There is a saying that people who live in glass houses should not throw stones at their neighbor is very apt and applicable. Since the neophyte mayor, according to Cap Nino, has not proven himself yet, even in his own city, then he should just focus on serving his constituents and not meddle in national issues that was created by no less than the mayor's father himself. Again, this is an accurate and astute observation that many are to agree with. With the issue of spending time and energy, Cap Nino said it's best for Mayor Baste to help in answering the questions and clarifying the 51 billion allocation that the district of his elder brother, Congressman Pulong Duterte of Davao City District 1 representative, received during the term of their father as president. These statements are accurate based on its premise that the mayor can spend his energy to try and find out what happened to it for the sake of clarity. There is no accusation of corruption. Just a call to help in the clarification. Again, Cap Nino nailed this issue with flying colors. In behalf of the Splat Communications team, thanks for watching. Till next time. Stay safe. Rosa out. Bye.